Hello and welcome to today's League of Legends Roundup, where we cover the games that took place this morning in the LPL, go over the best players of the day, and give you a preview of tomorrow's games. There is no news as of right now when I'm making this video, so there is no news of the day. I wouldn't be surprised if midweek we had a situation like we did last week where I have like 7 things on here because everyone decides to do everything at once. Later today, I will have my top performers of last week video for all 4 major regions. I did get all the LPL stats done this morning when these games were being played, which is good because obviously that is the most intense region to do with 17 teams. But nevertheless, let's get into this. By the way, in the Discord, we watch the games. Sometimes we talk about them if you want to join the Discord. The predictions are also kept there as well, including the standings for those. And actually, in addition to that, my top performers of the week video, I go over the best players in each role, the 1 or 2 in each role, maybe at most 2. But the complete rankings are on the Discord, with tiers. So, Team Wee versus Anyone's Legend. Anyone's Legend 6-3, 7th in the power rankings. Team Wee 0-8. Anyone's Legend does quick work 2-0 of Team Wee. Betty 10-2 13, 33% of damage. Zhao Hao 6-1 18 in the jungle. Zhao Hao ends up being the jungler of the day. Xing in bot for Team Wee 8-3 7. Very good game out of him as he continues to try and keep a stranglehold on the starting role over SMLZ. The other series, IG versus JDG. JDG did their patented suck in 1 game strat, so it goes to 3 games. JDG 4th in the power rankings, 2-1. Hope 24-4 17 with 20. I put 29 there, but I believe it's 28% of the team's damage, which was the most on the team. Hope ends up being the top bot laner. Kanavi's 12-6 23. We had a situation where both Zhao Hao and Kanavi did very well in their roles. 369 ends up being the star top laner. Top was pretty weak today, I guess. And Yagao ended up outplaying Forge. A lot to do with damage. Forge really put down pretty underwhelming damage stats. And An actually was the best player for IG, going 10-9 13 with the team leading 32% of damage. He did okay. IG need to pull Mole out of the lineup. Looking at Mole's stat line, I think he had like 16 deaths in 3 games or something. Not good. I've been saying it since spring that I didn't think Mole was better than UK, and they put him back in anyways. So, stars of the day. Chow Chow also did pretty well in bot lane. Missing died quite a bit in this JDG series, so that kind of took him out of the star of the day running. Tomorrow, we have Thunder Talk versus OMG. Thunder Talk 18th in my power rankings, 3-5 versus OMG 5-5. OMG beat FPX yesterday. Anyone's Legend beat Thunder Talk last week in Thunder Talk's last game. Week 1, day 1, start of 2022, I believe across the whole board. I think LPL went first. So this was the first major region game of 2022 was Thunder Talk versus OMG. OMG would win 2-0. Cream going 13-1 7 in that series. I want to see UCal versus Cream because in spring UCal was not here yet. They were playing somebody else in mid. I believe it was Captain, as they waited for UCal and Chieftain to get their visa situations working out. In the end, that pairing never would work. Chieftain now in the TCL and UCal still Thunder Talk and now alongside Beshwam. LNG versus Ultra Prime. LNG 5-5. Ultra Prime 3-6. LNG lost to RNG last week 2-1. Ultra Prime beat LGD 2-1. Week 1, day 3 was the last time they played. LNG winning 2-1. 2-1. So game 1 and game 2. Well, actually, 1 second. There's going to be a pause. Actually, I'm a bigger idiot than I thought. This was supposed to be a 2-0, not a 2-1. So my dumbass goes to check what I knew I had only looked at 2 games to find Tarzan's 10-3 and 22. And shoot, I got something in my eye. But yeah, so I wasn't wrong. I didn't need to do the pause. But you know, that is the only kind of editing you're going to get is that pause, because I don't want you to see this nasty ass wall behind me for 30 seconds or whatever, but we go with the flow. So Tarzan 10-3-22. I kind of made a joke about this one, support versus support, because both supports toss up who plays. Will it be Iwandi? Will it be Lamau? Will it be Shousey? Will it be Mianu? Who knows? All I know is it's a support fiesta down there. Whoever can show up and win the matchup today gets a chance to play in the next series. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it for that one. LNG do need a win. Ultra Prime need to win worse. They're 3-6, but LNG need a win. So, I mean, that team has some serious problems. So thank you for watching this video. Like I said, later today I will have my top performers of the week video out. Go to the Discord. The link will be in the description. Thank you for watching, and I hope you come back for more content.